Selamat pagi teman-teman, berjumpa lagi dengan saya Bayu GI di Joki Genshin Impact Live episode 52. Ini ada pesanan Archon Quest ya, satu Archon Quest Fontaine Arc 2 ya, dari pelanggan yang pesan dari WhatsApp. Ini jam 10.57. Untuk pengerjaannya kita akan langsung mulai, saya akan mulai aja ya. Ini kayaknya udah dikerjain beberapa mau pelanggannya, harus startnya yang Arc 2 tuh di sini ya. Sekarang dia udah di sini, berarti ada yang udah dikerjain mau pelanggannya ya. Oke, saya mulai aja ya untuk pengerjaannya ya. Untuk mikrofon akan saya mute ya. Jadi saya bisa fokus untuk ngerjain Joki Archon Quest nih ya.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance to...
I'm sure you've heard of
Yeah, I've heard...
it also. After my partner, can you do me a favor?
After that, my first react... But when I got...
So you also...
Indeed. Reason being, but according to... About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a...
At least from our the gun he was holding...
Yeah, that makes... But hold on. He didn't even... Did he lose all...
About... I'll tell you everything.
I understand. And if I may just... Many people have... But it was Mr. K... No matter what...
Don't worry. You and all... Hey, Thierry! It's me!
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
are you sure there is...
I mean, callous to defend. It would be next to impossible. Anyway.
Ah, yes. What happened at the...
If you want to go through...
That'd be much...
Of course. Why do you ask?
Well, so... if you...
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry you. If you try to make removing a syrup, so I can promise they're certainly not cheap. So whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Jokes aside, I'll be staying in the city.
Go, Barbara, go! Hello, how may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Sure.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. That is...
Oh, it's all... I just wanted to...
Yes.
Oh!
That's That's right. I also witnessed to beat the hydro. Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is.
Uncle Marcel,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh, and
We were attacked on Aeneas by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an, if not for the vigilant...
alas. But rest assured, if anyone dare...
Thank you, Uncle Do you have any new thoughts?
The contrary was... Then I heard this...
Oh, it's okay.
Sounds good. All my wealth comes...
Go, Barbara, go! We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Anyway.
But where should we start? You're right. Flora mentioned that Palace probably only ended up with a gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques...
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably...
So, what would make more sense from his perspective? Makes sense. Besides Jacques, it's obvious that...
Do you think...
Given everything... But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Florent? But...
So you're saying...
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think... Thierry, you say? But...
Yeah, if the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find.
Uncle Marcel, and with funds from the contrary, still real. Also, who could it be? You know, if you...
Could we be missing?
The suspect is... even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes, Malouse did say that charging straight in there would be extreme. We need far more...
Navia, here you are. Oh,
Huh?
yeah,
Wasn't that place...
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
that's what I thought. If the charge again...
right.
Yeah.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Since this is you're right. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make...
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malouse, Silver.
We heard that it's our hope that...
See you then. Now that Navia has set out for Aeneas, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. Let's go and try to find the entrance. Finally found it. Huh. So
I must. Do you accept the
To be perfectly honest, however, in which case, as long as I accept the charge, I've got to admit, when I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding.
Hey, don't you understand?
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon. Then why don't you duel me too?
No.
Alas, it would appear in that case.
That case had nothing to do. Huh? What? Why?
I told
Miss Navia, but that was an exception.
Oh, please. We can put the discussion aside for now. And if my charge.
Oh. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for.
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia.
That person. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabra. Huh? What?
I've heard of them.
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind. And if the charge.
Yes.
In that case, members of the guards. Mr. Marcel.
Apology. I think an attorney won't.
Very well.
I would like to take everyone only through illusion.
Navia, come on. If that's enough to make.
Exactly correct, Your Honor.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding it. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing. These are the known facts.
The one with the. After that. However, we. The testimony of the. However, unfortunately. This assassin. A pile of. But now, since it. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water. That's what happened. Wait, your
What a great theory.
Mr. Marcel.
But I.
Then, may I ask one? Do you have I may not have the. We should be able to. Considering the series, that makes sense to me. Why do?
Maybe she's scared of it. Alternatively,
My second question has to do with the. Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had, I thought about this too. The dissolving power. My father could have exposed it at that time. What was certain how.
boss once told me.
What? If the secret had gotten, of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the map. But what good would that do? Had this opera, but by staying silent, I was able to be. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, so. That's right. Do you have an? Of course. All you need. I don't need your pulp, but since he entrusts, so.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless in my line of work. Just one look and I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus.
Since that's your testimony.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you...
Right? What she said was fast.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the...
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are in my father's case, the culprit and at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of it. The culprit could only time their actions so precise. Coincidentally.
So that's why I'm used to it, though.
No need to appeal.
I will try to on top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? I know that even with alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an act? If I were to dismiss, do you know what the biggest...
Suppose you're gonna tell me...
It's timing. I'm a businessman by In addition, I left my but the discipline...
I do apologize.
No, it's not your fault.
Is there anything else? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friend. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the
Seems like she got the wrong. At this rate, not.
I think you've done a but aren't you going against all of his He wished for you to become more rational once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into...
This isn't just about me. And the biggest difference between me, the people whose families were just many people's images, and whose is it a man named...
Huh.
Oh, so... I was waiting for you to...
With the wind! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! Freeze!
I'll protect us. I'm proud of him. It's the fire.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Whoa! The floor is going up. Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place. Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up. The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go. Let the show begin. You're toast!
Cool it! What's the... Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Wind blade! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Boba, get them!
Disappear! Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Now the path is clear! Let's go!
What's the hurry?
Nice and spicy!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Eat this!
Freeze!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Wind blade!
Boba, get them!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Wind blade!
Out of the frying pan, into the... Let's dance!
Dodge this!
Boba!
Oh, so sorry. With the wind! Cool it! Dodge this!
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for experiment number. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments? So that's it? No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water? In any case... What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box. Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names? Huh? You mean the girls from the... And then they were turned all the boxes of things. These names. Let's see what's written. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have the old dogs of he can act when I concur. But since... Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water. That means this is where they make all the sin. If you dilute it with Paimon, will take no... Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordials. Mixing in progress. Ready to drink. Stock sample? Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep. We've looked at almost everything here. Yeah. We haven't found anything that reveals. No wonder even Nervalet was it that way. Even if we bring all this back to the opera. Sure thing. You take that side. Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either. Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vimier. Isn't that Vache's... Then... Aw. It's just a normal... So many. The final name sheet... Marcel. Wait, but... Marcel's pretty old.
And whose image? Is it a man?
Huh.
Oh.
I've...
I was waiting.
Navia! We're back!
as expected.
Just how often?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence.
But the truth of it, Marcel.
Huh?
We've investigated after your lover. You even created.
So that's it. And with that, this information, well, you fixated your. So, you.
You also never.
For our determination.
You're determined.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like.
Do you think? Pay attention to you. What for? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, they said there's no way. Now you know, don't you? Ha! You only have yourselves to blame. Yuspinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she, but I'm not from this blasted place.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't do you all see? I did all of that. I spent my entire...
The suspect is exhibiting.
Don't touch me! Vignere, please!
At this point, the verdict.
Fine by me.
Traveler, please. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his... During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap to cover his tracks. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that, however, as he accumulated wealth to fund his after exchanging although the assassination and just recently, however, his attempt to thus concludes the oratrice will according to the judgment of the oratrice guilty.
Guards! Take the.
Good. It's.
With that.
We really just.
Yippee! Wait, he's heard so many in his. Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you.
Day our late boss.
Yeah.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way,
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now?
According to court...
Oh, come on.
Please respect the law.
All right.
Through evidence presented in the the guilty party has been... We now turn to the... According to the guilty...
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just... What's with this verdict?
Huh? This has never happened.
I mean, have you...
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what.
The judgment of the guards... Please...
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld. I do is follow court procedure. As for why the oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Well, I don't... What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has...
Yeah, so are the...
My dear, don't tell me.
But the way she looked just now...
However, if you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to now. Having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after...
So you're saying...
She probably just put on that performance to save... However, please be...
All right. After all...
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing?
Stop resisting or... No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you... I erased all records.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been
Really? The Fountain of Lucine? Then... Please, please...
What? Give it...
This request.
Of course!
Humans. Very well.
Your Honor.
I will go with him.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So,
Vignere, it's me! I'm here!
hey, wait!
Vignere, is that you? It's been all this time. It must be true, Vignere. You are my everything. I really don't know how.
If not for you, it's all because You're right. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our thoughts. I'm Cressy, the only one.
Why?
She doesn't want. This is what you get. But did you ever You are the only thing you. From the moment you're.
No.
You still don't. But on top of that, she said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you, Vache. Vache.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Oh, well met, partner.
This weather can't put it.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia!
Oh, now that I believe. It's just been one from Spina this time, though.
It's been the
That lasted. Oh, by the way. Well. Yeah. Wait, the store, to be fair, though, she was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an
She told us about that.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and in other news.
Are you two a better?
It was thanks to her.
Oh, that's.
Anyway.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father, and on top of that. Sure thing.
In that case,
You're right.
Huh? Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh?
My apologies.
Don't say.
Sorry about.
Oh, I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But
In that case,
in any case,
there was once a time when I didn't want to. Oh, rather, which is also why I believe that Mr. Callis proved me. If not for his, Mr. Callis made, and in the end, the justice that's. So you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say this regret is that high and mighty chair in the opera Ep52 indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your.
so you're actually.
Sorry about that.
Didn't I?
So now let's not disturb them for now. Iman's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Oh no! Iman hopes Miss Navi. Anyway, Nervalette is still standing.
Oh, it's you two. I see. Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine. And it...
So, at court.
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. There used to be a special sea, most of Tivat's life form. But today, the primordial sea, what Vache discovered must have been some kind of special. Indeed. Why would the primordial, to be frank, that also, is there anything else you'd like? That the sea levels will rise, and does that appropriately summarize the...
That's right!
Yes, up to the present, rumors have it that this prophet...
A prophecy?
Two parts of the prophecy. Speaking of the prophecy, if the rumors were true...
But with Marine...
Is there anything else? My apologies. My however, for many years, as a divinely created mechanism, not only can it produce the incredible power, which is all to say, I have been prepared. I was not aware. So in any case, I am inclined to, based on Farina's reaction. While we do intend to get to, if we did
If you ask Paimon, the...
Is there anything? Your sibling, another blonde-haired traveler. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Very well. It was my honor to. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful...
You really are super busy.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off. And so...
Alright. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosita base in the court of Fontaine?
Untuk pengerjaan Archon Quest Act 2 udah selesai ya. Tapi ini pelanggannya pesen bapaknya, tapi sebenarnya pelanggannya udah ngerjain di bagian awalnya. Jadi sebenarnya pengerjaannya ini lebih lama daripada ini ya. Karena di awal tuh bagian awal tuh kan ada kedua tuh awal-awal tuh diserang sama robot ya di courtyard ya. Habis itu ada Chlorindi juga di sana ya. Habis itu baru ngomong sama Navia lagi. Habis itu ketemu sama si apa namanya itu, si air monster air tadi itu ya. Jadi bagian awal tuh banyak dipotong karena pelanggannya udah ngerjainnya di awal ya. Jadi pengerjaan kelihatan singkat sekarang ya. Tapi saya pelanggannya kan pesen Act 2 itu dari awal sampai selesai, berarti saya lanjutin aja yang part bagian yang ketiga di bagian awalnya ya, biar pengerjaan juga tuntas ya, karena pelanggannya bayar full ya. Tapi sebelumnya saya mau simpan dulu screenshotnya ya, yang tadi ya, bahwa Act 2 udah selesai ya. Screenshot sudah saya simpan, nanti tinggal saya kirim ke pelanggan. Sekarang saya mau ngelanjutin Archon Quest Act 3. Saya ngerjain bagian awal aja ya, biar sepadan artinya pelanggannya yang kerjain bagian awal di Act yang kedua. Sekarang gantian ya, saya yang ngerjain yang bagian 3 yang bagian awal ya. Oke, untuk mikrofon saya mute dulu ya, biar saya fokus ngerjain jokinya ya.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Paimon didn't expect that style at all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the trap...
Huh?
A blonde trap... It's an honor to meet you.
We've left. She wants to see us again already?
I'm not privy to...
Now that thanks! We haven't left the room for a few...
What's the hurry?
We're here! Did you want to see us about something?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But
Given that we've already...
I do indeed have some... The situation... If I'm understanding you, I heard that she was... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to child. We convicted one. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper...
No, we shouldn't.
Oh.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like...
Though diplomatic.
It was...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person...
Besides...
I must clarify, but more importantly, when did I agree to join you?
That won't do! I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina.
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved, and so I only...
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see it. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina. Lady Farina?
Oh! yes, that's right. Just like you two make...
It's a pleasure to...
Hello.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps all I meant to say is that Fontaine is... That is something...
Now then.
Well, yes. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been... were anything. So now, in my capacity...
The rules governing...
And outright. Okay. You don't need to transfer... It's not like...
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely... However...
The knave showed up already? We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that...
Could the knave be...
If that were the case... In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meropide, the details are still unclear. We cannot... Special guards oversee the fortress. Its I was only willing to...
So this is...
Yes. This was my proposal. The knave did not seem to...
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. And secondly...
Isn't it just fun?
I would not define it. Early in Fontaine, the fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison. All we do is... Although I do have it...
Oh!
Correct. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it.
You two have my... We will rendezvous with the...
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy it.
Oh, right! On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. You will be competent.
Now that's for...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take...
remind me. I invited an eyewitness. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. Never mind.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... oh no. Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? Oh. But now that
You mean Paimon really sorry?
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. He was awarded. On top of that, the fortress... Oh, if I could run...
You make it.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it.
All right, you got it.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
What's the hurry? Catch the wind.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful, you may want to step... Utilizing both, but do not worry. Oh, and there's one more...
Yeah, we have...
Correct. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. All right.
Don't worry, we won't let...
Good.
I'm here. Please follow me, you two. I'll process...
It feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
What's the hurry?
Monsieur Nervalet. Well, have you... Even if I did...
Oh, she's gonna...
Well, I finished transferring you. You two will register...
Okay, let me see. Let me confirm you're eating a cake...
Huh? Wait!
Just looking at the charges, and considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets. Now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of...
Oh, all right!
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right?
Oh!
Save it. should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting more means nothing. Coupons can get...
So, credit...
It's not as simple. No matter how much money everyone starts, I guess that's the real... And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good after being away from... Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked...
Why didn't you answer?
I've told you enough.
So all you can...
Almost there. It's down through here.
So, you're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor from your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fortress, huh? It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. If we're discovered, even Neverland might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know. And I have no idea what kind of crime you commit. Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... Just go on over...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. No need to be anxious. These guard mechs aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Nergele, the seafloor is, and as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. Even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow.
My...
So this is...
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here. Ah, I see. And that... I
had no idea.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. Well, I believe that...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my...
Please, follow me.
To me.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't fix. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
What's the hurry? There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many. Well, then, but now we've arrived at a very important place.
Welfare mule?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupon for fish like you. It was only after. Now everyone.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be. But trade is. If nobody could even. So.
Your grace is whatever the case, hard work is.
Right! Oh, wait, no. We should have dropped.
Let's continue this way. Place is known as the pancreation. Sometimes we have crooks out instead of leaving them to their own devices.
And you can earn it.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So,
No, actually. Of course, the fees are.
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena.
Oh, no.
A reasonable guess.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now. Time indeed. These are the dormitories. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time. Not necessarily. The fact that the fort as for what we're there for, there's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there.
The only thing you should be seeing. Oh?
What's the hurry?
Not yet. Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the...
Since you seem to have some...
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, so the tour part...
I believe I've already covered the primary. I seldom can...
what?
Then let's head back to...
You should at least try to be excited. What do you think? Wow! It looks delicious! Oh, isn't...
It actually had...
Oh, yes. What time I knew it! Excuse me. He seems healthy.
Sounds like he isn't.
Oh, that's good.
No news is... Maybe next time I've got some...
But isn't it for...
Well, we provide all... Monsieur Neuvillett's character is unimpeachable. In light of that, in fact, after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new...
Traveler at Paimon. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke, we are criminals. Is it possible that he knows? Yeah, maybe something like, hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny. Yeah, so we at least need to try. You mean... Yeah, fortunately, we worked so hard to help clear... Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knaves, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's... It was nice to... What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting it. Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wasn't really spooked. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here?
Sorry! We're going right away!
must be the...
Yep, we just...
Don't interrupt me when I...
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to mine. Working around the... Anyway, the fort...
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to watch carefully. And make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets... Here, bring me the process widget.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer. You got this! Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him the processed widgets!
Huh. Alright, I'll pass you.
He probably...
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. Where could he be?
Hey, over here. Oh?
You lit... Oh, Lynette! You're here too!
That's right.
It's not just...
Oh, you mean... Now hurry up and tell...
Sadly.
And then...
Next,
My brother was charged with...
it really...
Yep, we should be...
In terms of the map...
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. So I don't play... We were instructed... As for what we're in... Some even say... The House of the Hearth... But recently, we believe that this is a direct provocation. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Fossil...
Huh?
Father has her...
It was this information...
So it's all about the gnosis again.
Well, That's about it.
Bingo! The name has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to work. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Sometimes, of course...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like...
I wouldn't go that far. Even though we have different as you know.
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems... Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to it, or... Lynette! It's okay to open up a little.
I was prepared. Since Lynette and I... Most people just... You should be aware of...
A forbidden zone?
Good. That... Oh, look at the...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear!
Oke, di sini bagian awal Archon Quest Arc 3 udah saya kerjakan ya. Jadi udah sepadan sama yang pelanggan kerjakan ya. Yang di bagian awal ya, pelanggan pesan Archon Quest Arc 2 kan dia bagian awal udah dikerjain. Jadi saya kerjain di bagian awal tadi, yang Arc 3 di sepadan ya. Sama ini untuk saran dari pelanggan, minta saran untuk karakternya dia ya. Kita lihat karakternya ya.
Such a slacker.
Jadi di sini pelanggannya nggak pernah gacha ya. Jadi pelanggannya ini akun awal, berarti dia baru main ya Genshin ya, atau ini akun real nggak ngerti saya. Pokoknya dia ngumpulin promo gem. Tapi di sini saya harus kasih saran ya, untuk awal-awal main Genshin itu butuh heal ya. Heal karakter saat ini dia healnya cuma punya si Barbara ya. Menurut saya untuk awal permainan oke lah, tapi seterusnya Barbara nggak akan dipakai ya, karena ada healer yang punya yang lebih bagus ya. Dan sekarang yang terbaik bagi saya ada si Lonen ya. Ini karakter bisa ngeheal habis itu sama bisa nurunin resisten musuh ya. Jadi bisa jadi support untuk meningkatkan damage karakter tim ya. Jadi sini untuk awal untuk akunnya pelanggan ini saya record di sini, jadi biar pelanggannya bisa nonton ya saran-saran saya. Jadi pertama saya saranin dia gacha ini ya, Silonen ya. Ini 14.000 primogen tambah 21 nih kayaknya udah cukup ya. Walaupun dia kalah red off, harusnya bisa dapat Silonen. Atau mungkin dia nyimpen jamnya buat Pyro Archon ya, tapi saya saranin pertama untuk Silonen ya. Satu lagi nih Silonen karakter yang bisa digunain buat explore ya, manjat tebing, itu nggak perlu banyak lagi, bisa pakai skillnya habis itu jalan di dinding ya, walaupun nggak lama-lama tapi bisa dipakai explore di Mondstadt, explore di Lue juga. Mungkin Lue rada-rada ya karena tinggi-tinggi ya, tapi nggak apa ya, bisa dipakai. Inazuma juga bisa dipakai ya untuk explore-nya, tapi paling besar explore-nya bisa jalan cepat sama manjat tebing panjang ini di Natlan ya. Jadi Silonen sangat worth it untuk gacha untuk akun-akun awal nih ya. Apalagi dia kalau di sini di PS dia ada Tignari sih ya, ini bisa dapatin di normal banner ya. Tapi Tignari nggak bisa dikombinasikan sama Shilonen ya, karena Shilonen nggak bisa nurunin resistennya Dendro sama resistennya Anemo ya. Jadi setelah dapat Shilonen, saya saranin fokus ke Xiangling ya, apalagi ini udah pakai deket ya. Xiangling tinggal dibuild Xiangling, artefaknya pakai bintang 4 ya, awal-awal nggak apa-apa ya, kayak bintang 4. Nanti cariin artefak Xiangling di sini ya. Ini semua udah dibuka ya, udah harusnya. Ya ini ya, bagian sini ya, 4 set emblem untuk Xiangling. Kemudian kalau Shilonen di sini ya, di Natlannya belum kebuka ya. Udah. Nih di sini 4 set untuk si Shilonen ya. Jadi kenapa Shilonen juga bagus, karena buildnya gampang ya, nggak seribet-ribet yang lainnya. Dia cuma perlu defense-nya sama energy recharge ya. Jadi defense sama energy recharge. Kenapa energy recharge? Biar ultinya selalu penuh ya. Jadi bisa nge-heal terus. Kemudian untuk defense-nya bisa nge-buff ya, pakai artifact defense ya. Jadi gampang untuk build Shilonen, nggak perlu makan banyak waktu. Kalau Xiangling kemungkinan perlu banyak waktu ya, karena ya dia perlu crit damage. Jadi untuk dapetin artifact bagus butuh waktu panjang ya, apalagi nyarinya di emblem bakal lama. Saya tahu itu lama karena saya udah ngebuild si Raiden juga gitu ya, lama sekali ya. Jadi Shilonen bakal cepat untuk dibuild. Jadi awal-awal saya rekomendasikan untuk build untuk gacha Shilonen, habis itu build Shilonen. Kemudian untuk kebanyakan player awal tuh lupa untuk ningkatin talentnya. Jadi fokus awal itu pakai artefak bintang 4 di awal-awal. Air berapa nih ya? Baru 43 ya. Nanti setelah R50 harusnya bisa artefaknya yang bintang 5 ya. Kalau sekarang pakai artefak bintang 4. Habis itu fokusin ke bagian ini ya, ancient-nya ya, ancient, mentoin sama talent. Ini penting ya. Kebanyakan player ini lupa ningkatin talentnya ya. Kemudian jangan lupa juga tiap minggu itu weekly boss ya, domain ya. Kadang-kadang kan berpikir weekly bossnya belum kebuka, nggak masalah ya, sekarang udah ada sistemnya ya. Pilih yang ini ya, bagian buku ini, habis itu pilih domain, habis itu pilih townsend domain. Jadi kalian bisa milih ini tapi pelanggannya udah ngerti yang ini ya, ini udah kepake 3 ya. Jadi ini dia bisa dapetin rewardnya yang ini ya. Kalau Shilonen kalau nggak salah di ini ya, pakai material yang di sini ya kalau nggak salah ya. Jadi bisa tiap minggu untuk weekly boss fokus ke karakter yang mau dibuild dulu ya. Ini kan cuma dapat bisa semuanya sih, cuma pakai resinya banyak, cuma dapat 3 kali, cuma 30 resinya. Jadi fokus ke punyanya Shilonen sama si Xiangling dulu ya. Itu aja sih untuk saran saya. Pertama Shilonen, habis itu fokus build Shilonen, habis itu Xiangling dulu awal-awal. Setelah itu mungkin kakak bisa tambung lagi sambil nabung 2 jam sambil buat nabung untuk si Pyro Archonnya ya. Pyro Archonnya tuh kalau nggak salah next banner atau berapa ya, saya nggak kayaknya next banner ya, atau 4.2 atau 5.2 atau 5.3, saya belum dapat info ya. Tapi itu aja saran dari saya di awal. Untuk pengerjaan Archon quest sudah selesai. Sampai jumpa lagi di live episode berikutnya teman-teman. Oh iya ya, pelanggannya mungkin belum ngerti pakai Shilonen, jadi saya jelasin aja pakai Shilonennya ya. Ya nih Shilonen ya, kita try aja ya, biar ini video buat pelanggan ya. Nanti saya bilang dia untuk nonton di bagian akhirnya ya. Ini Shilonen bisa ngebuff ya, jadi gampang kali ngebuffnya ini, apalagi ada Xiangling ya. Jadi di sini Xiangling, kita bisa lihat damage Xiangling dulu ya sebelum di buff ya, kita liatin ya. Oke, di sini kita akan keluarin Xiangling, Kita keluarin skillnya, kita lihat damage-nya berapa. 3000 ya, 3000, 2000 itu ya. Kita pakai ulti ya 3000 ya, 4000, 4800 nih, 4800. Oh ya, 4000 kalau crit, 4000 kalau nggak crit 2000 ya, 4000 ya. Jadi kita ulang lagi. Jadi sekarang kita pakai babnya si Lonen ya. Sekarang kita pakai babnya, jadi yang ini kita try lagi ya, kayak babnya sekarang ya. Tadi ultinya sekitar kan kalau crit 4000 ya, kalau nggak crit 2000 ya. Kita sekarang pakai skillnya. Sebenarnya infuse-nya boleh pakai siapa aja yang pyro ya. Itu pyro berarti kita mau ngebuff pyro resisten lebih tinggi ya. Kita pakai Shonen, pakai skill pukul 2 kali deg. Nah, ini sekarang kita pakai Siang Ling, kita ulti. Nah, kami bisa lihat buffnya sekarang 7000 ya. 7000 damage-nya. Tadi dari 4000 naik ke 7000. Itu hampir 2 kali lipat ya damage-nya meningkat. Habis itu tadi saya nggak pakai ultinya. Kalau pakai ulti dia bisa ngeheal ya si karakternya. Sambil gebuk-gebuk tetap ngeheal si karakter aktif ya. Jadi bagus banget buat awal-awal permainan, apalagi dia bisa explore ya, larinya cepet. Ini kayak gini ya, larinya cepet, terutama di apa namanya, di Natlan ya. Oke, sekian ya untuk pelanggan ini. Untuk saran dari saya itu aja. Untuk pengerjaan Harga juga udah selesai. Sampai jumpa lagi di live episode berikutnya.